Right, we're back. It's game two, match day two, still on day one. You know how it goes. We just saw Preston's offense be unstoppable, slightly more unstoppable than my offense. So he is moving on to the quarterfinals to take on Jacob and his Texans. Meanwhile, I'm dropping down to the Niners. Yeah, don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm not actually that salty. That's just life, baby. I need to talk into the mic better. All right, now we're on to game two. We got Wego and his Raiders versus Sprite, our reigning champion, our first two-time champion, if memory serves, and his Cowboys. So without further ado, hit that button. Let's take a look at these teams. Yeah, these overalls are whack. I still don't know what the deal is. I think the ones on the spreadsheet, like snippets, are probably more accurate than whatever they're showing us right here. But anyway, Sprite about a 7 overall favorite team-wise, which yes and no. I take those with a grain of salt, but his roster does look a bit stronger. So Sprite's got Justin Herbert at quarterback. Running back, he's got Nick Chubb and Christian McCaffrey, who will probably be mixing back and forth, which is hilarious that he's got a stud like Kenneth Walker behind them that probably won't see the field today. Otherwise, I might as well go through the first time through talking about everyone, but he's got Elijah Mitchell, I think that's Latavius Murray, Chuba Hubbard, and Jeff Wilson all behind him. Wide receiver trio, we're going to be seeing a lot of, holy crap, this is a star-studded lineup. Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, and Jalen Waddle. Waddle of like 97, 98 speed too, so if he gets the ball in space, he is gone. No one's going to catch him. So a huge wide receiver trio there. And then Garrett Wilson just on the bench. Love it. Reigning offensive rookie of the year, no problem. And Jahan Dotson, a speedster in his own right. Meanwhile, at tight end, Dallas Goedert and David Njoku. And then, of course, the Cowboys defense with Nick Folk, the Patriots journeyman kicker, playing kicker here for the Cowboys, for Sprite's Cowboys. Over on the other side of the field, we've got Wego and his... Oh, no, I'm not going to do a Chris Berman Raiders. I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to embarrass myself. Anyway, quarterback, he's got Derek Carr with Justin Fields backing him up. Wego, if in the future you want Fields starting instead, let me know. I can happily make that switch. You're probably stuck with the Raiders' offensive line at this point, which is better than the Bears one anyway, so that's a bonus. But if Carr's not doing it for you, this goes for anyone. If you want any depth chart changes, I can do those. You just need to actually tell me that. But yeah, it may not help you, but Fields will at least be more fun to watch probably. Running back wise, Ezekiel Elliott, current free agent, someone give him a job. Kareem Hunt, current free agent, someone give him a job. Damian Harris and Raheem Mostert, both in the AFC East, so they're not unemployed. Wide receivers, we've got Stephon Diggs, Tyler Lockett, and Marquise Brown, a solid trio. Maybe lacking a bit of height, but otherwise got some speed, got some shiftiness. I think Lockett will be doing kick returns too. Behind that, we got Khalif Raymond and Nico Collins. They probably won't see the field, so not worth talking about them too much. Tight ends, we got Cole Kmet and Noah Fant. Of course, the Raiders defense, and a double kicker setup with Tyler Bass and, oh gosh, is it Taylor Bertolet? I think that was the dude that filled in for the Chargers when their starter was hurt. Hopkins? Was that Dustin Hopkins who was hurt? Either way, he's not very good, and I don't think his depth chart standing will ever see him see the field. So it's really just Tyler Bass. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get into this game. I've put my best alternates on, but the Cowboys and Raiders have both been completely unimaginative with their attire in their entire careers. It's truly sad. So the Cowboys will be wearing the ones with the USA stripes on the helmet, and the Raiders are just going to wear the normal Raiders jerseys because that's all they've ever had. Oh, I've lost my audio. Wait. Oh, man, this thing's lost its audio too. All right, hold on. We got to restart this. Or actually, we got to pause it. I'm going to pause this right here. I'm going to kill the stream. I'm going to bring the stream back up. And hopefully we'll have audio. All right? That's the hope. Pray for me. Okay, I think we're in business. The stream is back to live. I'm hearing audio. I'm seeing visual. Let's get back into this game.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of
Saved
the 20.
it. Man, that was
Here's
almost catastrophic.
ready to take the field.
And for those of you watching the stream, if there are any of you, I did not stop the recording, so that whole break will be on the YouTube playback of this. You can see that there was zero foul play, other than me accidentally switching to my webcam at one point. You can see me hunched over like a goblin.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Big boy catch by Tyler Lockett there on the sideline. Huge gain by the Raiders. Wego's team's got some fight in them.
Especially the finishing part.
Mike McCarthy pretty decisive.
You can challenge that, but all you're going to lose is a timeout. Yeah, upheld. Goodbye, Dallas timeout right away. 43 seconds in, Dallas wasting a timeout on a clear catch.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard
Zeke getting
line.
stopped by his former teammates. Cowboys stuffing the lad.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Carr. Thrown across his body, and it's
Oh boy, that's our first interception of the tournament. Is that Keanu Neal? Is he still on that team? Either way, this dude's taking it all the way.
Takes this one back into the
Touchdown Cowboys off of the defense. They didn't even flash his name. I have no idea who did that.
On the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back.
Oh,
to the
Anthony
score.
Barr.
And
I
I
didn't
think
realize
that's
he
a
was on the
signal for how
Cowboys.
this defense wants
Well,
to
shit.
play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're
Big
gonna
play
take
by
some
Sprite.
chances.
Offense hasn't even seen the
Sometimes
field
it
yet,
can
and you got a
burn
lead.
But right there, it paid off. Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On second down, Elliott.
That was a weird
nothing
play.
doing. He's immediately
That like
taken down at the line of
cutback
scrimmage.
designed run was not
He got
very
maybe a
conducive
half yard at
to
most, but officially they'll be left
maintaining
with a
momentum.
3rd and 2.
I think that's how I want to phrase that.
Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they
Still
only
3rd and
need
2.
about 3
Still
or
very
4
much in
inches here
range.
on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the 1st down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back
Micah
with in order to
Parsons,
pick it
no
up.
sir.
Elliott trying to work
That
his
dude's
way
a stud,
forward,
man.
but it looks like he did
What a
not
stop.
make
4th
it.
and 2. That's probably a
Nothing
punt.
doing
Massive
on
stop
2nd
by
and
the
3rd down
Cowboys.
after
Sprite
that 9-yard
is
gain
in
on 1st. Well done to sniff that out defensively.
absolute.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Oh my god. I was somewhere between absolute bliss and absolute euphoria, but then I said in. And so what's that now? Noun? Nirvana?
So
He's in Nirvana right now? That's not it.
This one's away.
Oh, good juke there by Christian McCaffrey on the punt
So a good
return.
punt, but a solid 12-yard
Since
return.
they
And
have
the
Nick
Cowboys
Chubb,
will take over the
McCaffrey's
football with
main
a
purpose
1st
is
and
going to be
10.
punt returns and like
Now
passing
Dallas
downs.
gets set to take the
That's kind of
field.
hilarious to have
They've
Christian
got a
McCaffrey and
7-0
like
lead
not
in the
use him.
football as well
Although
as
the
they
last
start
2
out 1st
tournaments,
and
I
10.
think it was me last year who had Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey, and the year before Adam had Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And so McCaffrey was always either comically underused or like 2 Maddens ago he was just like his skill set was not optimized for, and he was just absolutely useless. Well, okay, I think that Madden's actually figured out how to balance the non-power backs a little better, so McCaffrey's got a shot. Yeah, I think Sprite's team is very good. Sprite might have one of the best teams in this tournament, at least on paper. On paper, he definitely does.
Like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense
I'm looking
back
at
on
some
its
others
heels.
right now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Yeah,
Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And this will be
kind of tough. Like I want to put like
that one good for 7 yards.
Adam's team in that bucket. I want to
Nice
put
rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight
Rob's
end,
team
made
in
a
that
nice, easy
bucket.
pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to
And
do that there,
that
but still
might
good yardage.
be it.
Working with a 2nd
Conair's
and 3.
team might be a sneaky like contender.
Herbert.
But yeah, Sprite's got a good chance to take this whole thing down. I think Preston's team, obviously we saw it last game, is incredibly impressive. If anything, it's his defense that's not gonna like help him out. But if his offense is that good, he doesn't really need a defense. That's what we kind of saw last game.
They want to get this man involved as well.
Yeah, I think previously I said there were 7 teams I could see winning this thing. I think I want to amend that to 8. Oh, that's an interception. Big pick by number 50. Is that Jayon Brown? The former Titan?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Sideline throw.
Ooh, big catch by number 40. Is that a fullback?
Keeping the toes inbounds.
Show me fullback. Oh yeah, Xander Horvath. Oh yeah, that is the Los Angeles Chargers fullback. That's a filler lad. I'd love to see it.
Showed a lot of confidence in his big man to just swing it out to the fullback, and they got some good yardage out of it.
A give to Elliott running left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Big
Demarcus Lawrence. That might be a first of many in this game. I'm not sure how good the how good is the Raiders' offensive line. I think it's like kind of run of the mill, right? If not below average. I mean, it's got to be good. Josh Jacobs had the most rushing yards in the league, so it's got to be at least decent.
Make sure that he's really into this game.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes
well, I guess run blocking and pass blocking are different skills. So
1st and 10 as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Kind of fun seeing Dallas Goedert playing for Dallas. He got drafted to the arch rivals of the Dallas team.
So 5 yards here.
So he has to be named Dallas Goedert on the team that always says beat Dallas. But now, in this world, he is Dallas.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up,
hit him in stride. Is that Denzel Perryman? Couldn't keep up. Dallas Goedert's taking over this game.
22 yards there, a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
I feel like it's only a matter of time until Nick Chubb makes a massive play. I feel like Nick Chubb, like in Madden, like power rushers are just like a more solved equation than like elusive runners. And so like Chubb, who can truck people and then just run like hell, is more of a big play candidate in Madden than most rushers are. Also, good night, Herbert. Jerry Tillery got you. You're a former teammate, right? Tillery was a Chargers pick. They cut him, and the Raiders claimed him, I think. So that's a fun little intersection there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Solid 4th down play there. Actually, that probably gets him into field goal range. So. Shout out to Nick Folk. You got the legs. What is he, 36 now? Dude's up there in age.
Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Folks' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even
He does
further.
indeed have the leg.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip. Let's go, baby. Let's go get it now. I got you, baby. Bring it. All right, guys. All right.
God, Jefferson, Metcalf, Waddle is an insane trio. Like in Madden especially too. You got like athletic freak who's fast.
So after the
you got dude who's fast as hell who can catch. And then you got dude who can catch everything. Like that's an insane. And yet, every pass has been to Dallas Goedert. Oh, just wait until the receivers start getting his.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Carr's throw into the hands of Fant. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, now Carr. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tough breakup. Stephon could not hold on to it. Now he's going to go pout on the sidelines. No, I'm not actually feeling that way about Stephon. He can pout all he wants.
And they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Inside give to Elliott.
Ooh, Zeke wriggling free, but then fumbling. No. Like we said, lots of turnovers to be had. There are going to be games in this tournament where there are 8 turnovers. I am telling you right now. Sheesh.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Zeke is a sleeper agent. He just gave the ball away. Unbelievable. Jerry's still got his claws in him. Big sack. Jerry Tillery at it again. The bane of Justin Herbert's existence, although Mad Max got his ass in there this time too. Him and his infantile broken collarbone. There's no one here to fact check me on anything, so I'm just going to make references, and if you don't get it, you got to look it up yourself. Justin Jefferson with his 7-yard grab.
Taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Herbert. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Man, you better hope that flag is in your favor. That is the wrong team, Justin. That is in your favor. Man, roughing the passer. So the ball is out, and then he hit the guy. Is that what I'm to understand? So the pressure forced the interception, but then he still hit the guy, and that's what gave him the penalty. Brutal.
And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Folk's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They can't beat us straight up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The last run got a couple.
All right, I walked away for a bit, and I don't think I missed much.
They fake
could be
the
wrong.
handoff. Now Carr.
Raiders got the ball. Slanging. That's an interception. Another one.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards the gain for number 18. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
The old alternate
maybe some
jersey
sort of
night
scheme like that to
in
try
this
and get
match
more
is
pressure at the passer.
the stripes on the helmet.
A good run got 7
And yet,
on first. Here's
somehow the
2nd and 3.
fact that there is no flare makes that little bit of flare look very cool.
Another run. This time McCaffrey.
Oh,
Trying to run
McCaffrey getting the
inside,
ball.
But nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking
to
it
battle
a little further
Christian.
down inside the 40.
A hard-fought first
5
down.
yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Njoku getting involved, the chief.
Opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert, and he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And some space here. And
that was nearly the big Chubb play I was looking for, but instead that was just good blocking he followed.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Open man is Waddle, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Dude, one of Metcalf, Waddle, and Chubb are going to break a massive play this game. I don't know which one, but one of the three is going to do it.
Up the middle, it's Chubb, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaking
up. Oh no, Neil
that
Farrell Jr.
We'll
Never heard of this dude. He's a starter?
Report from Vegas after this.
Huh. Well, get well soon, buddy.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught for
zone coverage. Find the hole. DK Metcalf, easy tutty. Ooh, we're talking 3-possession game already. Wego's team needs to actually put points on the board at some point, I think. Otherwise, I don't think they can win.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
It's showtime, baby. I'm at one, boys. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's get something going now. Come on, baby. Get it up. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta have him, baby. We gotta have him, y'all. Don't give him nothing. Rock and roll, baby. Let's roll. Hey, let's roll. Let's go. Dig down deep. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, come on now. All right, go get him now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Who's the big play threat on Wego's team? It's probably it's Marquise Brown. If Marquise Brown gets behind the opposing defense. He is down. I haven't even seen him yet, though.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first
Is that the
down.
M. Brown that I'm looking at, or is there a different M. Brown?
Anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them
that's
as they
got to
head
be
towards
him.
the half.
From the 34 now,
Yeah,
here's
that's the
first
dude.
and
We're looking
10.
for number, I assume number 2.
Carr.
Oh, we might have given Bass number 2 and given 5 to Marquise Brown. Either way, Marquise Brown is the dude we gotta watch for. He's the one who's gonna make a 79-yard touchdown for no good reason happen.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it
Diggs and Lockett, great for chunk plays. Good for consistent catches, but Marquise is the one who's going to wriggle free.
So they can make some progress in this one.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Now
2-minute warning.
Big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Again, it's Carr. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Carr now on first down. This is the tight end Fant.
Solid completion, Noah Fant. Getting over the line.
And this has been a nice answer
He never really broke out like we all hoped he would.
Minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished
I guess never say never, but
a nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Carr. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Who's going to make a play, baby? Let's go, boy. Let's go.
From the 24, Carr. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not
man, Lockett was that Lockett? Lockett caught that in real life. There's like a notable highlight of Lockett doing that catch in real life. The Seahawks were wearing the bright-ass green unis, too. I love those greens.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
Ooh, first points for Wego's team. Let's see it. Yes, yes, good hold, Justin.
The kick by Bass is good.
Bellissimo.
The deficit from 20 down to 17. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Herbert on first down now. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Herbert now. Being chased out left. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He certainly
Good
had a good game
defense.
throwing the ball so
That would have
far,
been a
but I
cheeky
think
way
he
to
was
get
trying
more
to take
points on
that
the board
from
before
good
halftime.
to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
All right.
I do think
I'm going to need to see something different in the second half here, Raiders. Wego, do you have signs of life? Oh, no. Is this the Chubb big play I was talking about? No, it's not. Whew. It had the signs. That broken tackle actually stalled for a long time for the defense to get over. Like, look at this. Dudes were able to drift over in all that time. He might have been, if he didn't touch Mayrig, like if he just like missed him, that safety might not have gotten over in time.
With the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Herbert.
Oh, that's the wrong team, Justin. All right, Wego, that's the shit I'm talking about. Let's make this a game, baby.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Obviously not rooting against you, Sprite. I'm just rooting for a competitive match.
Down at the 28-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Carr now on first down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Carr gonna throw. And it's caught. Touchdown Raiders.
Yes, hit him in stride. Okay, the boys are back. We're raiding. We're raiding. Busted coverage. Anthony Brown got hosed right there.
Score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Okay. Okay. 10-point deficit. Wego is still in this shit.
But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25.
I saw that flag banner drop, and I honestly thought it was a fumble banner for like a half second. I was like, no, it's happening.
Insult to injury and backs him
But
up
it turns
even
out
closer to the
Njoku's
goal
just
line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense.
Holding.
They've got to get some early yards.
I was like, which team is Njoku on? I had to look at my
what every offense wants to do in this
spreadsheet
situation,
again.
get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Herbert's throw is taken in by Waddle.
Good play, Waddle.
And he'll take this
Reached
across
over the line.
25 before going out of
That'll
bounds.
do.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only a gain of a yard, but
those plays are so weird. Like, they only go positive when the running back is insanely good, which McCaffrey is.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that.
And he also just happened to get tackled forward.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Line of scrimmage,
Nutty.
37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This
Big
time
pitch,
it's
big
Chubb.
pitch. Chubb, this is the play. This is the play. Oh, this is not the play. This was kind of the play, though.
Past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken
He's 9 for
down.
87. That's an insane Madden stat line.
Now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He made Denzel Perryman look like a little
here
bitch.
because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Man, yeah, Sprite's team's doing this with 2 interceptions thrown. I don't remember the fumble difference. But this team is built to go deep.
And they pick up another first down there.
What are you running
to his left.
Well, I don't know.
Left side here, taken in by Metcalf.
Oh my God, rumbling forward.
DK
That was just
Metcalf
like luck of the
with his
animation there for
second
that touchdown.
touchdown
I mean, not to
of the
say that it wouldn't happen later.
And his guys now an extra
Not
point
to
away
look
from
ahead too
taking a
far. But the winner of this match goes on to
That
Joe
drive,
with
they
the
really
Jets,
increased their
which
cushion.
is
Felt very military to me. Very precise.
And okay team on paper. And he's captained by the bad man, who, by way of being the bad man, has dropped in dev trait and overall.
Not only pulling away,
and also just not playing football for a year and a half.
You also drain clock
Kind of got rusty.
like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
I think that's reflected in his Madden representation this year. Which may be a crutch to Joe. Just an FYI, heads up. So, what I'm trying to say is, Sprite versus Preston in the semifinals is going to be a lit fucking matchup. That's what I'm trying to say. Who said? Who's that? I didn't hear that. Who's that?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this
situation. All right, we go. What you boys got?
Understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get to
did he get his feet? He did?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them 12
oh my God, he just fucking street
first.
Performer froze at him. He did not get both feet down. They can challenge that. Cowboys might challenge that. They're getting away with one. He did not get his left foot down.
I would. Of course, you got to keep throwing it.
Oh, good for the Raiders. Oh. Go. Oh my God, he hits Stephon Diggs in stride. He's gone. I think that's enough of a gap where Diggs can just win that foot race. Oh, dang it, Derek.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10.
Ooh, good.
And he's going to have another first down.
Who's
here
that?
as the
Who's number 5?
Made at the
Oh, Marquise. Yeah.
yard line. A really nice gain of 25
Marquise Brown.
yards.
Yeah, he wears 2 on the Cardinals, but he wore 5 on the Ravens after he changed his number. And I think I left 2 for the kicker. Yes, Tyler Bass is the kicker, I think. Yes, Tyler Bass, number 2. So I gave priority. Oh, that's a touchdown if he catches it. Go.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Just barely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tyler Bass more important than Marquise Brown. Book it.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember the dance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On first down, it's Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, he's heating up. Let's go, Nick Chubb. What you got?
Here's Herbert.
Nothing.
Another one on this play for
Holding?
Justin Jefferson.
That's got to be holding, right? Yeah, Jamari Salyer. Rip.
So apparently some
Sorry,
grabbing of the
Justin.
jersey there on the
Run it back.
O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch taken back near about
There's
the
like
35, 36-yard
There's a
line.
path back into this
41-yard
game
punt
for
there
Wego.
with no
Like, they're only
return.
down
And
10.
it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10.
And they just got the ball. 1/4 left. There is a path back into this game for Wego. I'm not gonna lie, that would be an upset. I know, Sprite's the 12 seed, Wego's the 5 seed, but we all know the seeding is actually reversed from what the perceived strength is anyway. So, really, the only advantage you get is home team advantage, which that actually does manifest in Madden, by the way, of the momentum slider. But this is a diatribe that is not worth having at the moment. Wego's got a chance. That's what I'm trying to say.
A handoff left, Elliott. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And this Josh McDaniels creative ass offense is not the way to do it.
Then you're able to shut down the running play on
3rd
2nd.
and 9. Come on, guys.
Just
let
a little bit of pressure.
He probably got the ball.
Probably.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. He's going deep
big
for
boy
the
ball. He's by himself. Fumble? No way. He's got to be down. He's got to be down.
A lot of talk. And
Good
now
job,
before
Malik.
the ball changes hands, they're going to take
He's
a
got
look
to be
at this
down.
just to
Yeah,
make
instant
sure
booth
that they
review.
have it
Overturned.
right.
Yeah, he
Here's
was just
Las
down.
Vegas ready
Yep,
to
yep,
take
yep,
the
yep, yep.
field. A strong showing their last time out. They
Oh,
scored
like,
a
no
touchdown,
freaking
but Charles, they
shot.
looked up and they're still down double digits. So you feel
Okay,
like just to
so that's
keep
a big
pace,
gain for the
this drive
Raiders.
probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
21-yard line. First down. Ignore that fumble. It was fake. They're rolling.
Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Uncovered. Marquise Brown.
Touchdown,
Just like that, Wego's back within 3.
from 21 yards away. And the Raiders are
Ooh,
back
Sprite
within
be
a
sweating.
score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Let's go now. Let's go. Get him going, baby.
as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw
Nate Hobbs on the tackle, ILL, motherfucker.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
This might be the only Illinois alum in this whole freaking tournament, is Nate Hobbs.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Don't fact check me, but
they've been moving it well all game on the ground.
No one's lying, so Kirby Joseph isn't in. The rookies are not in yet.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Who's that other guy? Jihad Ward? Is he on like the Jaguars? Jaguars aren't in this tournament.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets this up to the 34.
Yeah, honestly, Nate Hobbs might be the only Illinois. Other than like maybe an offensive lineman here or there.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 110 yards rushing now for Chubb.
Stumbling, bumbling.
As well.
No, I said I wasn't going to do Berman
Like starting to have on this game.
That's on me.
They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry.
Let's say
so
14 rushes for 111 yards. Good Lord. He's compiling. He hasn't broken the big one yet, but he's compiling like an MF.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there.
This game was super one-sided at one point, and now it is very close.
Like he is to not play too much zone.
I still feel like Sprite's team is the better team, but they're not
I think it's a good point you just
really playing like it right
if you still
now.
want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Herbert throwing again. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
That could have been something. Instead, it's still 3 points.
Down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Folks, kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Carr. And that's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Carr. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake,
All right,
a field goal
Wego,
does the
your Raiders need a
opposition no
big
good.
stop
Everyone
here.
loves to have a little bit of a cushion,
8-16,
and that helps you
depending on how long this drive
immeasurably.
takes,
But the
this is
bottom
probably
line
the one
is,
you got to stop.
do all the things that you're taught in
I mean,
order
it's
to
only
close
6
out the
points,
game.
but
Don't
it's
even
not
let
like
that become an
I
issue.
knew
but still a one-possession
two-score
game.
deficit
This one
before
not
the last
fully
game.
over
I don't
yet.
want to keep harping on that.
First
That's
down
so
yardage on the first
cliche.
play of the drive, 14 yards.
But
And these guys certainly are
y'all
not
probably
hiding
need
what
to
their
stop these
intention
boys.
is. They're absolutely
That would be
showing
very
it.
helpful
They're
for
definitely
your
not going to sit on this
endeavors.
lead here in the fourth quarter.
Nate Hobbs, Iowa.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards.
Big
and a
first
Cowboy
down.
First down.
DK
And he's certainly
Metcalf
been a
at it
huge
again.
factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove. And look at this. They get
Oh,
the
oh,
turnover.
oh,
They
oh,
need it.
Wego, you're back in the mix. Huge pick.
Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are right
Rock
back in
Ya-Sin.
the ball game.
The boy traded from the Colts before this season in real life.
Meanwhile, here we do have
Oh
an
my
injury
God.
on the play.
Day 2 pick or something,
Position
right?
for them
Second,
here as they come up
second round?
first and
Oh.
10
It
on
was a
their
second round
side of
pick.
midfield at the 47. To throw his car. His throw
In my mind, there was like a half
They tried to make
second
something happen,
window
but
where I
that
was
one
like,
came
he's
up
giving it right back
incomplete,
to
and
him,
really
isn't he?
wasn't a good
And it was
looking
going to be
throw.
like a
Yeah, maybe
Cowboys
even
player
go as
and no
far
one
as to call that
else.
a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a
Holy
big
Marty,
play
Wego,
there
you
for
could do
Vegas.
this.
48 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, it's Elliott, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Important down. Pierre.
This is caught.
Oh,
Touchdown.
Stephon at it again.
Stephon
How do you
Diggs.
answer, Sprite? Let's see it. Wego, from
And the Raiders
literally
are
at one point in this game, we were saying, wow, Wego, you're down 20-0. You guys need to
It's
consider
been
putting
quite the
points on
game
the
for
board.
him individually.
Look at him now.
Trio of
Look at our
touchdown
boy.
catches now.
So pick
He's
him
all
up
grown.
any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's
Bonk.
going to do it and do it well.
Tyler Bass
and
putting
end
it
up in
through.
the end zone.
That's
It's
the
really
lead.
fun to watch.
That's the first lead of the game for Wego, I'm pretty sure.
They're up and good, and they have taken the lead here
3:50 left in the game. Sprite's team better on paper, but any given Sunday, baby. Or I guess right now it's any given Thursday. If you're on the East Coast, it's suddenly any given Friday. Goodness.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Herbert now. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Herbert. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Herbert to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
All right, it's do or die time.
Throwing, Herbert.
I thought he was going to run for it. All right, that's fine. That's a big gain. 8 yards out of DK Metcalf.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things
Vegas is burning the
upcoming second down play.
They're getting Vegas to burn their timeouts. That's actually massive. Vegas is so concerned that they're going to just score a touchdown, that they're trying to save clock now. And that's not, they could get a first down and burn 3 more. Oh my God. I don't think Madden AI is this, like,
They toss
good.
it left side to Chubb.
Chubb's probably... Did not make it. 31.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout.
I don't
As
think
they'll head
Madden's
to the
AI would do
sideline
this on
and
purpose.
talk
I don't
over
think they
what to
could
do
do it on
next.
purpose. Like, if a dude gets a first down here, he's going into the end zone if he's got the steam. He's not stopping.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run it again with Chubb.
Like I said,
Take it in for a
he's going
Cowboys
in.
score.
Chubb with the
Nick
tutty.
Chubb taking it
They
in from
burned
2 yards
all
out,
3 of
and the
Vegas's.
Cowboys
Oh
answer
my
back with a
God.
touchdown
I
of their
can't
own
believe
to take
Vegas
a
burned all their
4-quarter
timeouts.
lead.
I mean, it kind of
For the
makes
first
sense.
drive,
Oh, yeah,
they
because they
need
could have just
3.
kicked a
This
field
time
goal.
they take it
All right,
down
they got to go for
and
2.
push
This
it
makes it
into
either a
the zone.
5-point lead or a 7-point lead.
Felt like they were just
7-point lead,
countering
obviously
that,
much
didn't
better
it?
than a
Just
5-point
enough
lead.
to
I don't
kick
have
the
to tell
field
you
goal
why.
the first one.
Sack.
And the second time,
And he's gonna go down.
Okay, a minute 9 with no timeouts for Vegas to try to make a comeback here. This is going to be insane. Buckle in.
Let's focus in on what we gotta do here.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. So
This would be
Derek Carr
one of the
on
most
offense.
improbable
Down by
comebacks
5.
in,
A
like,
minute 6 to
Madden
play.
slow sim history.
How will this thing pan out?
By
Who
the way,
launches the
I would have to
kickoff
share
on
this with
first
the
down?
slow sim leagues I'm in. Because I'm a sicko who watches these for fun.
Here's Carr.
Unless it's a deep shot. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, hit the ground. I was like, at that point, please don't touch a player.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he
Ooh-wee.
needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Throwing his Carr. And that's complete to Brown. And he is out of bounds right
That's
around
a
the
great
34.
unintentional out-of-bounds run
That was a
there.
gain of 11.
Like, it was enough to get the first down and then go out of bounds, where I don't think the actual, like, logic would have made him go out of bounds otherwise. So him accidentally touching the out-of-bounds line was perfect.
Carr.
Okay.
It's Carr.
Tyler?
Lock it.
No fumbles?
They'll
Okay.
wind up
Hurry up
getting
offense. Hurry up
7 on
offense.
the play, and that's going to bring up
Go,
second
go, go, go,
down.
go, 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 go.
You gotta go quick here.
Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Carr to throw. And that's going to be caught
Oh my God.
downfield by Brown.
Marquise Brown with runway and pushed out of bounds. Derek Carr's on 433 yards passing now. This is insane. The Raiders could do this.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you
Dude.
because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's
Holy
another
hell.
example right
And I
there
thought the
of
last
another
game
big
was
play
offensive.
in the passing game.
This one's offensive. That's a field goal.
3
points, baby. Good job, Derek.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I was like, I
They
heard
took
the
their
catch
shot for the
animation
end zone,
sound, or
almost cost him.
Catch
And he made the right play
sound.
there,
Catch
knocking
sound.
it away. But boy, it
Cool.
looked like
All
he
right,
had a
3rd and
chance
10.
to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing
I mean, this is
over
4-down
instead.
territory
He
here
leaves
with
him
no
out there with
timeouts.
another
Like, they've got to
chance.
take end zone shots
This
after
offense
end
was
zone
on
shot.
the
Anything
move.
short of the
Got
end zone,
two
they just lose the
straight
game.
incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh, man.
Back to throw. Carr. Hit as
Good.
So this
Saw
defense,
himself
they
getting
looked a
hit
little
and put
shaky
it in
to
the
start
dirt.
the drive, but
That's
bottom
good work.
line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive,
Ooh-wee.
didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
This play
They have a
determines
chance
the
to
game.
end it right
Like,
here.
legitimately. If it's in the end zone for a completed catch.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Oh my God!
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead.
Oh my God!
Seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed
Holy
that with
shit!
almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
Like, that's it.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
Man. Like, there's no way. I know Herbert's got a cannon, but, like, 4 verts only goes so far, you know?
One last throw here for Herbert.
This would be the most insane thing. Like, it's already one of the most insane finishes. That being completed would have been the absolute most batshit crazy I've never seen in my life finish to a Madden game. It was already a top, top 5%. Holy shit. Well, congratulations, Wego. Moving on, somewhat improbably. I don't want to, act like you didn't deserve it because you guys won. But man, from that first half where you guys got 3 whole points to bringing it back at the end, 39 to 36 victory. That's freaking nutty. All right, excuse my language. That's freaking nutty. Now, that was sick. Congrats. Like, what else can you say? Let's take a thumb through the player stats. I know I'm probably the only nerd who gives a shit about this. 5-2 for Derek Carr, 2-3 for Herbert. That might legit be the difference right there. Holy hell. Oh, the rushing yards. Goodness, Chud. What a wrecking ball. Oh my God, Marquise Brown, 5 for 145 and 1. Stephon Diggs, 7 for 116 and 4. 4 touchdowns for Stephon Diggs. Lordy, 2 for Metcalf. Oh my God. Wow. Just something else. Just something else. Nothing too crazy here. 5 interceptions in the game. One fumble. So that's 6 turnovers. So my quote about 8 turnovers happening eventually. Not too crazy. And Anthony Barr with that early defensive touchdown. So Wego winning by 3 points. Without a defensive touchdown, he would have been comfortably in the lead, I guess. That's what that means to me, right? Right. Anyway, let's take a look over here at our bracket now. We go moving on to face Joe S. in the quarterfinals. Sprite falling victim to our own hubris. No, falling victim to, I don't know, just losing a game of football. That's really all it is. He'll face me in the Ninals. This is the Ninals bracket, by the way. Ninals, 9 to 12 Ninals. Me and Sprite gonna throw hands in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 match days, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna do battle. That should actually be a banger of a game. His squad is good. My squad is good. We both just barely lost, so that should be a banger of a Niners semis match. Excited for that. I hope I win, just because I'm naturally biased. But back to the main event. Wego moving on, facing Joe in the quarters. Our next match will be Rob and Crayon. That should also be an insane match. Both those teams are very good. I give the slight edge to Rob's 49ers, but I could see this match going either way for sure. But that's going to do it for tonight. It's already past midnight here, so no more games tonight. I might do some tomorrow, and if not, it's going to be like a 2-week gap. So we'll see. I'll let the old group me know. But thanks for tuning in. If you did, if you didn't, if you're watching on replay, I salute you. And if you did not check it out at all, then fuck you. No, I mean, that's so cliche. Anyway, we outie. Toodles. Thanks again. Bye.